screening from them.
Heat some of some screens, dude.
Heat is a transfer of energy. You don't have to be in direct contact. Why do you think your marshmallow catches on fire even when it's not in the fire?
Because it is God. Yeah, because it's marshmallow God.
No, because it bursts into flames because of the heat.
No, look, it's God.
Where do you think spontaneous combustion comes from?
Gas. Marshmallow God.
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh, heat. The chemical reaction.
Oxidation.
Fine. No, let's just.
So I got
Let's go.
We've got our circuits that we built, and now we're gonna connect them together.
wait, is what we built last time a circuit, or was that the class this theme from this?
That was a circuit, an analog circuit. It didn't have any digital parts to it. Now we're gonna add digital parts to it.
Cool.
So when there was one steam club that not all of you guys were here for YouTube, but you guys were all here. And it was, I'm just gonna really quickly go over.
They were here.
No, yeah, they were, but there was this other one where we had a funnel, and Ethan would
Oh, yeah.
pour water in here.
The alternating. And. No, the and and the and.
And in the or.
Oh, sorry.
That's water. It's a bottle.
It's okay.
Come on, Pete.
Just make a glass of water.
And here's Ethan.
Ethan is very skinny.
And even has passionate arms.
Yep, muscles work like that.
And he's got tumors on his arm, on his elbows.
What the heck? No, that's not me. That's not me.
He's wearing it now.
Identical.
Anyway, okay. So,
It's a toga party.
Toga!
It looks like a martini glass.
Yeah.
Goodness, Justin.
That thing at the bottom is Justin. Yes. That's just.
That little squiggle is disgusting.
Yeah, all the squiggles.
so these were clamps that we, actually pliers that we put on this hose right here. And when we put them both like one after the other, they both had to be open in order for the water to flow down and make the wheel go. That's exactly like a circuit where you have your battery here. Let's say I'm just going to draw this thing that doesn't really look like a battery, but and then
Close enough. It looks like.
and then we had like two switches that could be open or closed.
It's like with light switches. You flip it
Exactly
on.
like two light switches on.
We in science class in like 4th grade we connected light switches.
We did that too. We did the light switches. So what's neat about this is, so this would turn in either way if both these switches were closed, or both these switches were open, then the water can go through and do its business with the paddle wheel. You know, that current moves the motor here, and then water just moves the wheel there. It turns out that is called an AND gate. When you shrink this down to a microscopic level and you have transistors are switches, and they turn on and off just like faucets, just like pinching a hose, and just like that. And then if you put them, so that is called an AND gate, because if this is on and this is on, the current flows. There's also another kind of gate called an OR gate and a NOT gate. And those are if you have an AND gate, an OR gate, and a NOT gate, you can make anything. If you have just an AND gate and a NOT gate, you can make anything. If you have just an OR gate and a NOT gate, you can make anything. And an OR gate is basically,
One or the other is open.
yeah, you just have two switches like this, and if either one of them is open,
Can both of them be open and it'll still work or no?
I'll give you a little picture here. Yes, both of them will work. And this would be something like this, where you got your switch here. And it seems it's just it's the heart and soul of all electronics is to think about it that way, as and or not. So here's the way it looks when you look at a schematic. You see, this is the symbol for an AND gate. This is your output. If only in the digital world, instead of being like being closed or open switches, they say you have a high voltage here, you get a high voltage there. Anything else besides 2, both being on, if you have a 0 here, you get a 0 there. If you have a 1 here and a 0 here, you get a 0 there. If you have 2 zeros, you get a 0 there. Because just think of that, you got your, if either one of these is pinched, no water or current flows. So the other one is an OR gate. And it looks like this.
Star Trek.
And usually they might call this A, B, and C. And so that would be, you would have, let's say that this is A, B, C. You have 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. And for this AND gate, they're all going to be 0, except for this one where they're both 1. And for this OR gate, all these are going to be 1, except if neither one of them is on. And then there's a NOT gate, which is very simple, and it looks like that.
This is
An
the
inverter.
opposite of an
It's
AND
a
gate.
bell.
And it just says if
They're all bells. Haven't you been following them all?
Bell.
They're all bells.
0, B is 1, if A is 1, B is 0. So it just makes the opposite.
It's a triangle.
And there's something else called a